You know how conservative anti-gay politicians are always gay.
Yes, or at least they get
caught.
At least they're curious enough to try it.
They get a couple escorts.
Did you see that anti-abortion activist who got caught with 5 fetuses?
Yes.
I thought that was the exact same thing. It's the
kinda
funniest version of that.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Like
I
they
saw the
had
headline only.
Like in a fish tank? Like where were the fetuses at?
I'm with Bo on this one. It was only a headline I saw, but I immediately just thought of
God.
anti-gay politicians being gay, anti-abortionists being a fetus hoarder.
A fetus hoarder? What are they? An abortion doctor that they're like giving abortions and then holding on to these fetuses?
Yeah, I don't exactly know.
I think they're trying to make like a big old Frankenstein baby.
That's what I was gonna say.
Out
Are
of
they
all the
trying
parts.
to reanimate the babies?
Yes.
Maybe they are doing something positive.
Or they're getting stem cells, maybe.
I don't know. I'm looking it up right now, but
I mean that is like what a lot of anti-abortion people are against, is getting stem cells from any sort of, placenta, anything that comes from a human.
I want some stem cells in my shoulder.
I could go for some placenta, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I heard it's good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really full of nutrients.
Yeah.
Real
Like you have
irony.
one bite of that, it's like eating like a whole meal.
I bet it cures baldness.
It might.
That would be the worst news for babies ever. Is if
baldness.
it cured anything to do with dudes,
Yeah, if it cured baldness and
Erectile
fixed erectile dysfunction, that's all you
it'd
need.
be over.
Oh,
Abortion would
man.
be legal in a second.
Yeah,
it would
you
be
thought-
mandatory.
You thought rhinos were getting killed quickly for dick pills.
Oh no, you don't even get placenta with abortion. You have to birth the thing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Jesus
Really?
Christ! Yeah, it would be like, what is that, Maiden's Tale or whatever?
Handmaid's Tale. Yeah.
Handmaid's Tale. They would just have like stable bitches who are just
That's
constantly pregnant to get the
Making
placenta.
Well, apparently that's what the finders and all the secret government organizations. They're raising babies somewhere.
Well, I was just gonna say, yeah. 'cause
This is
you would
becoming
get-
Alex Jones right now.
You would get the placenta, but then since you got to birth the baby, then you would have the baby's blood to do a blood transfusion to give you all that young blood to keep you young.
Right.
That adrenochrome, you gotta get
There's
that.
no way that works because look at Joe Biden.
Yeah, you're right.
There's no way it works.
And it's crazy.
They're like, he's
'cause-
201 though.
Yeah, he's the oldest study.
Oh my God. Yeah, he was the original study.
Yeah.
Patient 0.
Pictures of him in the 30s with like Franz Ferdinand.
He's actually that guy. He's actually Tommy Lee Jones' character in Lincoln.
Yes.
That's actually Joe Biden, the guy who was married to the black woman in secret.
Oh, dude, it took me like 8 nights to watch all of Lincoln, and I thought it was good, but it's just like,
I've never seen it.
It's ASMR to me. Daniel Day-Lewis's voice puts
Yeah,
me right to sleep. I love his voice in that movie.
he's great.
Does he do audiobook readings at all?
I don't know, but he should, because he tells those. Lincoln's famous for telling long, boring stories, and so they felt like they needed to add that in the movie. So Lincoln tells like 10 long, boring stories, and they put me right out each one of them.
Yeah, I just really wanted to watch like the clips that I'd already seen, basically, of him like, this country, we need, like when he's around the table and everything.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to watch. And then when I finally got there, I was like, oh, I'd seen this. I've already seen all this.
Yeah, that's why trailers suck so hard
Yeah.
these days, because they just basically give you a synopsis of the entire film, start to
Yeah.
finish, plus all the funniest scenes, plus all like the most heartwarming, like it.
I just saw Batman, worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Oh
Really?
my God, will you call Tyler right now and tell him that?
I haven't dropped the bomb on him yet, and he's gonna think that I went in wanting to hate it because of how much he was obsessed with it.
Yeah.
'Cause he was obsessed with that movie, but
He still is, I think.
I've never been called stupid with it by a script so many times in my life. That movie just calls you stupid through the whole thing, because the commissioner character is always something would happen in the story and he'd be like, "You mean to tell me that means the Riddler and blah blah," and it's just like they restate what's happening just to make sure
I
you
need
get
that
it.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Really?
If you don't know what's happening in this scene, we can't explain what's going on in the next scene, so we can't. Like,
Yes, I felt like
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you calling me stupid?" The
Yes.
whole time I was watching this movie, and also,
Yeah.
worst villain ever. I love Paul Dano. Worst villain I've ever seen. Like, and Batman's got to get over this school shooter obsession. Every villain is fucking Columbine, since the Dead Guy's Joker on.
Yeah.
Every villain has been like
Dead guy's Joker.
Heath,
The dead guys.
Heath
Heath
Ledger.
Ledger, for everyone wondering who he's talking about.
I knew, but
Yeah.
I think We all knew.
Yeah.
I meant Brian. I was telling
Well,
Brian who he was.
Do you mean that it's like inspiring school shooters, or they are like?
No, they're inspiring the villains, the school shooters.
They're just that type of person.
Yeah, they're
I
that
see
type.
what
That
you're
They're all
meek.
Dylan Roof.
Yes.
Like fucking, yeah.
Dylan and Eric. A lot of Dylans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dylan Klebold and Eric. Or
Bob Dylan shot up his school in the 50s.
Had he not gone electric, he would have.
Oh my God.
That's what it meant when he went electric. That's right. He shot his school.
Oh,
Looking at
shit.
both of them, like, which path do I take?
Man, that is like a big pet peeve of mine. Like overly like unneeded exposition for things. Like,
Oh yeah, exposition dumps are annoying
Or
as
so,
hell.
like
Annoying as hell.
like in Tenet, like a Christopher Nolan movie that's like a mystery movie. You need some here and there. But like,
That's the opposite. Where I felt like Batman was calling me stupid, Tenet, I was like, you must think I'm a genius.
yeah.
I have no
You're not-
idea
can I have
what's
a little bit more
I have
actually.
no idea what's happening.
I knew not to watch that movie.
It was
Tenet?
over my head.
Yeah,
I love movies like that personally, and I love Tenet.
I'm not a
'cause
big Nolan.
Visually,
It took
it's
me like
so sick.
halfway to understand what was going on, and then like putting the pieces together for the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
is like fun for me.
What's the DiCaprio one? Inception. I
Inception.
was like, everybody's like, you need to watch it again. I was like,
Right.
no, I gave enough time to that shit.
Yeah, Inception
I,
was.
I get it enough. I'm like, fuck off.
It was a little too convoluted for me.
Yeah.
Like they with the layers and all that, they
Yeah.
tried to make it more like
Yeah.
mysterious and
that.
stuff. But Tenet is more of like a straightforward idea, and as soon as you get that idea, that time moves forward, and at the same time that you can go backwards in time at the same
Nope,
rate.
already lost.
To time
you already
travel?
lost me. Nope.
You're crazy.
Maybe I'll watch it someday. I know Batman comes out on streaming on like the 28th, so I'm just
Yeah,
waiting.
soon.
for
Dude,
that.
it's the watching at home. No chance you finish that movie
I'm
at
gonna-
home. It was hard enough in the theater
Yeah.
to get through it, and I saw the best roast.
There
of
was nothing good about it because I think it looks good.
the shots. Shots were
Visually?
great.
Yeah.
If you like shots,
What about-
watch it on silent.
What about
honestly.
my boy Robbie Pattinson? I like Robbie Pattinson. That's my boy.
I liked him in Lighthouse. Yeah, yeah.
He's a real mixed bag though, because the one scene
The Safdie brothers
where
movie was good too.
Good times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not like that movie, but story is a huge thing for me, and that was a movie that starts with a character one way and he goes through all this shit and then he's still exactly that. Nothing has changed. No, there's no so
Tarantino talks about that that's why he loves Chevy Chase movies. Is because
Oh,
Chevy
'cause he
Chase
doesn't
never
change.
learns a lesson
Yeah.
ever in any of his movies.
but he goes
like
through a
Chevy Chase.
story, and I felt like in Good Time it was like he just went through an instance and he's like, but what if I do that again but over here?
Yeah,
And then,
yeah,
but what
yeah.
if that same thing happens again but over here? And then
Right.
now I'm in trouble.
I don't
and
even
now-
remember what happens
It's
in that
whack.
movie. I just remember I liked it.
But the movie, his 9/11 movie, is like famously one of the worst acted monologues in all.
Oh,
of
there's a
cinema.
9/11. There's a Robert Pattinson 9/11 movie.
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
It's
It's
called
a,
like Let's Roll or something.
it's I don't even know. It's like some love story movie where at the end
United something.
Yeah.
Is it that one?
United 93.
No, seriously. Isn't there a
I-
United 93 movie?
Yeah,
think
but it's not
that's,
that.
uh,
It's basically a rom-com or like a love story movie that there's zero reference to it being 2001 and around 9/11, and then in the
It
last
sneaks up on you.
like 5 minutes of the movie, he goes up to his dad's office and has this like huge like heartfelt speech where he's like laying into his dad, and it's horrifically acted, and then the camera like pans to the window and the plane is coming to hit the building. And it's like it's
How do you make 9/11 boring?
it's one of the craziest fucking things. It's like that 30 seconds was like, wait, what? Huh? It was like so interesting, but nothing else made any sort of fucking. It was so silly.
Interesting. Yeah, I think that in Batman, another thing that bothered me was that it was modern technology. Batman had like contacts that could record video and stuff, super modern. But then like they run outside and they'd be like, taxi, and like a 1989 taxi would pull over and pick them up. So I'm like,
Still Gotham.
what era is this? Why are there 80s taxis but like futuristic contact lenses? I don't
Maybe
know.
only he has access to that.
But everybody's like modern.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, dear Lord, what is that technology?
Yeah.
People are comfortable with it.
Is it like an alternate timeline? Do they set that up at all? Like it's this weird like futuristic past.
They
type
don't.
thing.
No, they don't set that
It
up.
just
But I
is
mean,
what
maybe
it
you're
is.
supposed to walk in thinking Batman is just a different universe where the cars are old, but the technology is futuristic.
Does it leave the door open for more in
Yes.
this vein?
Oh, they introduced another Joker.
Oh, I did hear. I saw the thumbnail of like the deleted scene of the new Joker.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's stupid.
Oh, the movie's so fucking
All right,
bad.
well, instead of watching Batman, I'm
I
gonna
don't really
watch.
like Paul Dano that much. I do and I don't.
He's so good in There Will Be Blood.
I don't think I like fucking his movies, fucking Lincoln's movies. I didn't like There Will Be Blood, and I didn't.
What?
I just didn't watch Lincoln because I just wasn't into
Daniel,
it.
you don't like Daniel Day-Lewis?
What is wrong
That's
with
psychotic.
you? Yeah. He's
I liked
he's
him.
That's
the
like a
best.
guy
liked
who
it.
likes rock music being like, I hate the Beatles. You know what I mean? Like you
I
love
don't- I
movies.
don't
How do you
love-
not
hold
like
on.
any?
Yeah.
I don't love the Beatles,
Yeah, see, that's such a shitty contrarian point of view.
but
Yeah.
it's not. I don't.
You
I
are.
just.
Do you like guitars and pop, like rock stuff that they invented?
Yeah. I just never really felt connected to their music the way that I did to other bands. Like the way that I felt when I listened to Led Zeppelin, I really felt as a young person. I felt connected to it, and it like became a band that I really
Oh,
liked.
I hate Led Zeppelin.
Okay,
But
they're
that's a bad.
but they're still a great band. Whether
no,
you
that's
like
me
them or
being
not.
bad.
And that's how I. But that's how I feel about the Beatles. They're an amazing band. They did a bunch of shit that bands that I like got from them.
Did
But
you like?
I
James-
don't feel connected to them in a way that I like love them as a band. I respect their music. I like some of their
Yeah,
songs.
but you don't actively dislike them
No, I don't actively dislike
because that's like a record nerd thing to be like. Somebody with like a whole room of records being like, yeah, I don't really fucking dig the Beatles. It's just like a thing that losers say.
Yeah, it's not music that I really feel attached to. I am a loser. Well, I am willing to admit 100% that I'm a snob when it comes to
You don't like Gangs of
artistic
New York?
things. I didn't love it. I
he's so
liked it, but I didn't love it. Yeah.
I love Leo too.
Yeah, me too.
I like Leo as well. But yeah,
I think Gangs of New York is great.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
that's like my brother's favorite movie too, and it just didn't
I'm
really...
reading a book on Tammany Hall right now because of that movie.
Really?
Yeah. I watch that movie all the time.
And then he's one like he did
Yeah,
My-
I mean,
My
he's-
Left Foot?
That's the thing. He's an amazing
Haven't seen that.
actor.
Best Picture.
But
Won
again,
Best
I
Picture.
just like his films overall. Just didn't really like.
I never
connect
saw
with me.
Phantom Thread.
I never saw that either. Actually,
I didn't see it.
what's
either.
his boxing movie? I really liked him in that.
I didn't. The Fighter or
No,
No,
that's
I
the
didn't see
fighter
that.
is Christian Bale.
This is
and-
great. These are 3 Daniel Day-Lewis movies I gotta watch.
But the fighter is not one of them.
yeah.
so-
I can't remember the boxing movie, but he was super fucking good in that, and that was at least like
The Boxer.
the boxer.
The
okay.
box. Haven't seen
I
it.
did enjoy that,
He
but
always
I
has
mean,
such cool voices.
The fighter is good though.
I'm just a snob overall. Like most movies, I love movies, but in general, I only like maybe like 15% of movies.
Yeah, but you're talking about movies that are considered to be like one of like
There Will Be
great.
Blood is so good.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It feels good when you're watching it.
Yeah.
Like you.
Right, but I've come to a point where I can accept things that are good that I don't like, and things that I like that aren't good. And I think a lot of people can't make that separation. And they're like, "Well, it is good." It's like, "Yeah, but well, no, it can be great, but if you have no connection to it, I don't fucking
Sure.
like it."
I mean, I just said That's My Boy is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Yeah,
If
right?
you look it up.
I mean, I
It's
fucking
trashed.
like Love
Hubie
Guru.
Halloween. Also
I haven't
good.
seen that. I heard that's good.
It's
Everybody
pretty
says
great.
that's good.
It's pretty great. Hubie Halloween is pretty great. I mean, I fucking
pretty
love Mike Myers' Love Guru. That's like one of my
Oh, that one
favorite.
did nothing for me.
It's
He's
so
got a
fucking
new. He's got a
stupid.
new one coming out on Netflix.
Really?
A Mike Myers movie. Yeah.
Damn, yeah. I'll eat
A Mike
that shit
Myers
up.
joint, as they say.
You know what? I listened to his Marin interview, and I didn't know he was like a total artsy punk weirdo growing up, and like he's like naming all these records that I love, and I would have never guessed that Austin Powers was like going to fucking Godard films when he was like 15 in a turtleneck.
Well, he's Canadian, right?
Yeah.
And his mom's British or something like
Scottish,
that.
I think.
Scottish. Okay, yeah.
Gross.
His mom is actually fat bastard, fat bitch, but yeah.
Yeah.
I hope
Rewatching
those
those
draft-
like Fat Bastard is so disgusting. Like
And funny.
yeah, it's funny,
It's
but it's
fucking
like
funny, dude.
really disturbs me when he's like in bed, like eating
so
the
good.
chicken and
Yeah.
stuff.
It's bad. Like
It's so gross. Like a lot of his stuff is just so gross. Like I can't watch the. Like, did you ever see Nothing But Trouble?
I
No.
don't think so.
Dan Aykroyd directed.
Where his nose is falling off and his spotted
it's got a
dick.
nose. And,
Yeah, that is gross.
that
Demi
movie-
Moore and Bruce Willis, I think.
No, it's Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase. Yeah, that movie's great.
Tupac's in
Yeah, I've
it.
never seen
Digital Underground's in it. They have a whole like music video
Yeah,
scene in it. That movie's insane. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's a must watch at the same time. Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd's character is nuts.
Yeah. No, it's insane.
He's like crumbling away. His body parts are falling off.
Yeah.
Poltergeist?
It's like it's kind of like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre comedy where like the whole town is in on like basically
his character is if Joe Biden didn't have baby blood.
Yeah,
You know, if you
pretty
stop
much.
the baby blood, his
Pretty much.
fucking would just start falling apart.
I got you. Yeah, if he misses one of his doses.
The tagline of that movie is all they wanted was a nice vacation, but they ended up with nothing but trouble.
You know what's
Classic.
You know what's a nice thing about the culture right now, because everything feels awful, but you can trash Joe Biden in front of any audience.
Not me, bro.
Nobody likes the guy.
Not me.
Like I've had hard times. You love Biden.
Fucking love Biden.
Literally nobody loves the guy.
No.
It's been since Bush. Like that you could just everybody hated the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By the end, everybody hated Bush. My dad, hardcore Republican, hated him. It's really nice because I got all these like Biden bits where I'm like trashing him, and it doesn't matter where I am.
Yeah.
It's just like
people
Silver
love that
Lake
shit.
to
I honestly
Bakersfield.
I feel like most people just don't really have an opinion on him. They don't care.
Yeah. Well, that's also nice too.
Exactly. Yeah, coming
That's
from
even
Trump,
better.
where
They're not
it's
gonna be like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
you
whoa,
have
whoa,
to be
whoa,
on
whoa,
the
whoa, whoa.
extreme side of it. It's
But what
fucking
about
silly.
Build Back Better?
Yeah. I don't even know what that is. I really don't. I really don't know what that is.
Good for you.
I've stayed out of the loop in this presidential.
Yeah, I really try
run.
to. That is something that is at least respectable about Biden voters is that they may have voted for him, but they equally hate him as much.
Yeah,
as
they're
other.
just voting against the other guy.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Like that's what the thing that like Trump people like to say is like, you really think Biden is the most loved politician of all time because he supposedly got like more votes than any other.
Yeah, but there's just more people.
I was gonna say there's more people, and Trump is probably the most hated president of all time.
Yeah.
And voting
might
against
be.
And
him
most
is-
loved. He could
Yeah.
probably win both
Yeah,
awards.
Yeah.
There are like movies, you know
I
those
won
movies
2
that win
awards.
raspberries
I
and
didn't just win
Oscars?
one. Yeah. Really?
Yeah,
The
there's
Razzies?
Razzies
The
and Oscars.
raspberries.
I don't
Where they blow on your stomach and make that fart noise?
I don't like
idiot.
I don't like nicknames.
You go full raspberries.
Yes.
Oh my, I wonder if the Cranberries have ever won a raspberry.
Did y'all watch any of the Oscar-nominated movies? Like
No.
Coda won?
I don't think I watched a single one, honestly.
I forget what the other ones
It
were.
was a bad year for movies.
Yeah.
It
I
felt
mean,
like it.
everybody said Coda was good. I'm literally just going off of internet comments, but it's like it's not Best Picture. It's like a really well done Lifetime movie, essentially.
Damn.
But
It's been movies have been bad. There was like a glorious 2019
Yeah.
where movies were great, and then it's just been shit since.
Yeah, what was all
Well-
out that year? That was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Parasite.
Yeah, Parasite.
Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Fucking Joker.
honestly, though, King Richard, I know Will Smith, blah blah blah, whatever. But King Richard was really good.
I didn't see it.
I did.
I did see it. I didn't fully enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't.
I wanted to watch Macbeth. I didn't.
I watched
see that.
Macbeth.
Was it good?
Yeah, yeah.
It's one Cohen, right? It's not the Cohen brothers.
I thought it was
I
both.
think a Cohen went
Is
solo.
it Joel?
Oh shit.
Might be Ethan or is it Eaton?
I think it's
Ugh.
Ethan.
It might be Eaton.
Eaton?
Because I think I was doing a crossword puzzle the other
Ethan?
day.
And it's Eaton. Well,
No, it's Ethan.
I don't know. Yeah,
It's pronounced Eaton though.
You just were trying to cram names into a crossword puzzle.
Eaton Cohen.
Was it Joel? Because that's 4 letters.
That's fucking hilarious.
Genius.
It's got to be Eden.
Nobody. Because I'm an Ethan guy. I'm not a Joel guy.
They're the same.
I don't know the difference.
Yeah, one
I
directs
couldn't
the
pick
left
'em
side
out.
of the frame and the other directs the right side of
That's
the frame.
so funny. Joel's 4 letters.
I don't know if I don't know
stupid.
if it was a joke, but the whole thing about Bill Murray doing the Garfield movies was because he thought it was the Coen brothers, but it was Cohen. It was
That's
a
really
different
funny.
Coen brother.
It's gotta be a joke.
There's no way that's true.
That's what
He would have
said.
figured that out pretty quick.
It's like, y'all look different.
But they were brothers again?
I don't remember. I think he just saw Coen.
Oh my god.
But
I didn't know they made Garfield movies.
but then the Grammys were last night. What did y'all
Yeah.
think? A big
Again.
year for music.
Didn't pay attention again.
I don't think I've listened to anything new. Like, I just go further and further back. Like, I'm basically listening to, like, "Hello, my darling," at this point. Like, I'm running
A tin
backwards.
can.
Yeah,
You're listening to like Cylinder records.
Yeah.
exactly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Songs about fucking beating your dame or some shit.
Dude, eventually you're just gonna
Classic.
get to like tribal drum ceremonies and shit.
Yeah.
That's all. You have a lot of good stuff ahead of
I
you.
know, yeah. Fucking red and fair folk music.
Oh fuck. Well, dude, while we still got you, let's hop right into not trivia. Is that
Okey
okay?
doke.
with you?
Yes. We're good.
So we're gonna do 2 sets of questions and then I have a tiebreaker just in case. Are we ready, guys?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
We're gonna start it out the way we always do with our song,
Oh yeah.
which I forgot about until right now.
Okay, good.
All right.
Not trivia.
You really are. Those vocal lessons are
Yeah,
coming in handy.
I'm pretty good.
I tell you, my girlfriend took like vocal classes and all that shit growing up, and I
Uh-huh.
tried to get her to teach me how to sing from my diaphragm.
Uh-huh.
That just doesn't make any sense to me. Singing from not your throat, I don't know. It's really
Well, you
frustrating.
got a belt. You can't quietly sing from your diaphragm.
Ah.
Yeah, you
Good
gotta
start.
really-
Good
you gotta-
start.
You gotta let it belt.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I literally asked for.
say goodbye.
Trying to walk away. and
Why
I
is Macy Gray
stumble.
what you went to?
That's how you sing from
What
the
the fuck?
diaphragm.
I try to say goodbye and She's one of the most throaty singers of all time.
Yeah, you're right.
I think she just has
Oh
a
my
weird
God.
voice.
she was-
sounds like this, and she sounds like Steve-O.
She does sound
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Steve-O. She was one of
Do
my
you think
first.
she was doing whippets?
Hi, this is Macy Gray, and I call this catapult diarrhea.
I thought you were just gonna say the name of her
Trying to
song.
say goodbye.
It's her doing Jackass.
Yeah.
I'm Macy Gray, and I call this cock and ball torture.
I'm gonna swallow this goldfish and I'm gonna try to puke it back up in this bowl. Holy fuck!
Tried to shit my fish, and I stumbled.
Classic.
Tried to walk away, and I slipped.
That song is a banger, though.
fucking hell.
She's great.
I saw her my first concert because I'm not counting the 2 Garth Brooks concerts I had to go to as a child.
Do they
Had
cancel?
to.
They
You'd be
cancel
blessed
out?
to go
No,
to.
I had to go to
Dude,
them.
Garth Brooks concerts rule.
Yeah,
They were
that'd be
out of
fun.
control. He would like swing around the fucking
Yes.
stadium on a rope, and he like fell down a couple times. And
Oh,
was
he gives it
was
all.
Amazing.
I'm more of a fan of his alter ego, though.
It was amazing.
Chris Gaines?
Chris Gaines.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my God.
Chris Gaines is the new Batman.
Yes,
For real.
Yes, there's a meme that I saw that photoshopped Robert Pattinson as Batman on the Chris Gaines.
Oh,
album
really?
cover. Yes, it's fucking amazing.
Too late.
You're on the money though.
You're a little late.
Holy fuck! But yeah, Macy Gray, she opened for Santana, which I consider my first concert.
My first concert was TLC.
Oh, that's the shit.
Yeah.
Mine
It
was
at Riverside Six
mine was
Flags.
the Beach Boys.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, and Chicago.
Is it weird that I like the Beach Boys more than the Beatles?
No,
Okay.
that's not weird.
Okay. Just making sure. Because like
You can have
it's-
preferences,
like the
but to
Beatles-
say you hate the Beatles is weird.
I would never say that I hate the Beatles, and I would never say that the Beatles aren't an amazing band.
Liking the Beach Boys more is there's a lot of people who felt that way since the '60s.
Okay,
Yeah,
now this is where it's really gonna hit hard. What if I say I'd rather listen to a Barry Manilow album than the Beatles?
Well, that makes sense because then I'm like, oh, you're just not a rock guy. You're like an old woman.
But I love rock and roll. Like
I don't know what
just other.
I can't roll with this because I honestly don't know what Barry Manilow sounds like.
Yeah.
I imagine, is it like Burt Bacharach? Is it like piano
a
ballads?
little bit, but think a gayer, but still singing to women.
Okay, like
Like-
Cher.
Yes, a female, a male Cher, still singing to the ladies.
Okay,
but thinking about dudes.
is Barry Manilow gay?
Yes,
Barry
he came
Manilow
out as
on
like
the low.
a 95-year-old.
Did he really?
He came out recently.
Hell yeah.
Barry down low.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Barry on the low.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start this off with a guess from 1 to 100 to see who goes first.
Okay.
On the count of 3, the both of you guys throw a number out there. I got the number in my head. 1, 2, 3.
96.
The answer was 35. So Bo wins it.
Damn, I went a little over.
Yeah, I love that you guys went extreme. Super extreme.
Oh, it feels good to be back.
All right, first set of questions. I'm going to name the working titles for my writing projects at the moment. Some I've finished, some I have outlined, some I only have as an idea.
Okay.
I'm going to name 5 of them to start.
Mm-hmm.
New Angels, Portal, Moving Pictures, Robot Zoo, and First Sight.
Mm-hmm.
Bo, which 2 of those working titles are interchangeable for the same script? Would you like me to reread them?
We got
New Angels, Portal, Moving Pictures, Robot Zoo, and First Sight.
I'm gonna go with New Angels and Robot Zoo.
That is incorrect.
Okay, that's incorrect.
Brian, what do you think?
Portals and Moving Pictures.
That is also incorrect, but
One of them's right.
one of them is correct.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Portal and what was the other ones?
New Angels, Portal, Moving Pictures, Robot Zoo, and First Sight.
I'm going with Portal and First Sight. On site.
That is also incorrect.
Okay.
But
I got it. Moving Pictures and New Sight.
that is almost correct. It's First Sight. But that is correct. That is correct. Moving Pictures and First Sight. I don't know what I'm going to go with. Yeah, they're both
I
working
tried.
titles. You did. You gave it a good go.
Yeah.
But you did not
Yeah.
do well.
Hate at first sight.
No, it's about something other than love and hate. It's about seeing your father for the first time.
Is it a Barry
Hello,
Manilow
That's actually
biopic?
true. It's
Because I'm
not.
gonna watch that.
No. All right, Bo.
In a porno.
Mm-hmm.
Out of these 4, I'm going to remove First Sight and just keep Moving Pictures.
Okay.
Out of Robot Zoo,
Uh-huh.
Moving Pictures,
Uh-huh.
Portal,
Uh-huh.
and New Angels, which have I finished the script?
New Angels.
That is correct.
I cheated.
Did you know that already?
Yeah, I already knew that.
All right, Bo.
It's fine.
And we got a tied game. How did you know that? I told you the title of it?
Yeah.
I forget that we're friends sometimes.
Also, I'm like, I assume nobody's listening to anything I say,
That's true.
which is pretty stressful when you find out they are listening.
Right? You remember all that stuff that I said? When people do like repeat things back to me that I told them, I'm like, how did you know that?
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
you told me. I'm like, what am I doing telling people
Dabs.
this shit? That's true.
Taylor and his
I'm pretty
girlfriend came
revealing.
over last night. And my girlfriend's
Ooh.
cat cleared the apartment and made
Yeah.
Jasmine puke.
This is actually really funny.
Wait, what happened?
So we went over to Bo's
Cat
house
took a
last night.
shit in the litter box, and it's one of those electronic ones, so it takes a minute for it to like rotate it, so it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
smelled like shit for like 10 minutes. And Jasmine first is standing up like near the door, and it's just like this. And Taylor's like, "All right, I think we're gonna head out." And I was like, and then as she's leaving, it's like. Had to run her over like a trash bag. I don't know if it was like full vomit. I didn't see it, but
it was. I think she got one good
heave.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a dry heave kind of situation.
That shit was hilarious.
It smelled bad.
because she has been like dealing with a little bit of that in general. Like she has super bad anxiety, and if it gets really bad, she'll just throw up because she has a super weak stomach.
Right, she's like Stan from South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically. And she like smells really affect her. Like even like I can't use Febreze in the house and shit like that.
Is she
'cause
pregnant?
It'll really fuck her up. No.
Did you make a little Rizzo?
No, hell no.
A
she
Rizette?
has pretty bad allergies and like
Yeah.
smells and shit fuck her up. And so she fucking Yeah, she heaved one good time in there, and
I'm sure she's gonna be glad that
she was
we included
whatever.
this on the
She was so fucking embarrassed.
Sorry,
about
Jasmine.
it. And I was like, I bet you.
No, we
they're
were
just
embarrassed.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I told her. I was like, they're just as embarrassed.
Well, because we originally thought we were gonna be going much later for the burger thing, and they came over late, and we sold out, which was good.
Yeah.
But we felt really bad.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we sold everything out, and they came over, or I was like, sorry, we already sold out, and they were like already parking. We're like, okay, then come, because
Yeah,
we were
just
hanging
hang
out on
out
the
for a little
roof,
bit,
and the
yeah.
place was a mess because we'd just gotten everything back in the apartment and everything, so all the food stuff. So it was like, yeah, we felt bad that we didn't have food for you.
Yeah,
we didn't we didn't even have the Grammys streaming. We had to use Jasmine's phone through.
I mean, I thought it was hilarious because she kept
Yeah.
like.
No,
being
we felt bad.
And that's what I told her. I was like, I bet you they feel just as embarrassed, and nobody should be any embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like it's just. The
yeah, I didn't feel
situation
that
we're
bad.
in.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was funny.
Shout out to Louis C.K. for his Grammy.
Yeah.
Did he
crazy,
win?
right?
He
Yeah,
won.
he sure did.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
He sure did. I saw that. Bo Burnham won for like
Inside.
video, like direction or something like that, like set direction or
Oh,
something.
I didn't watch it, but I heard it was directed really well.
Yeah.
That special.
You haven't watched it?
No.
It's
It's
pretty
insane.
amazing.
That's
it's,
what- yeah.
It's the most like it's the best like self-recorded thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
It has its lulls. I
He
think,
won an Emmy
but-
too for best.
Musical variety.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Which usually people like win for comedy specials or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Tiffany
they-
Haddish won,
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
the previous year.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna move on.
So is he uncanceled now? Is Louis back in the game?
No.
I mean, I think they didn't air his award on purpose.
I don't think.
Oh, he didn't get an acceptance speech?
They didn't show it.
They've cut so much stuff that might not have
Yeah.
been why.
The Oscars did cut a lot of shit too, and then kept
The
kept it to
slap.
be 3 hours
Yeah.
still.
Ugh.
Who else was nominated?
Nate
In-
Bargatze.
Oh, really?
It was
Good
all
for
good.
him.
It was all good comics.
That's
So
good.
I remember thinking the whole crew was good. Oh, except for Kevin Hart, I think was nominated, but his special sucked dick.
Whoa.
Weird. I didn't even know he had a special.
Exactly.
I didn't know Nate Bargatze had a new special. I need to watch that.
His one from
I
earlier.
think
this year,
Gaffigan
right?
was one of them. Yeah,
I thought Gaffigan's was funny.
I love Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah. Comedy Monster.
I haven't seen Gaffigan.
It's on Netflix. It's good. It's good.
I haven't watched anything other than Earthquake recently.
Oh, that one was sick.
I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that.
I like
yeah.
a 30-minute special. That shit's
I do too.
Shooting
Sharp.
a 22-minute 3-camera special, self-produced soon.
Hell yeah.
You are?
Yeah,
Sick.
for YouTube.
You do comedy?
Yeah. No, it's like more like what Bo Burnham does.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like deeper
It's
than
gonna
comedy.
be. It's deeper than
I think
comedy.
comedy's stupid.
It's
Yeah.
deeper than comedy, but it's also above comedy.
Yeah, it's
Surrounding
exactly.
I'm sandwiching comedy.
Yeah.
Basically what happened.
If I were
You're
a Kit
tag teaming.
Kat, I would be the chocolate, and comedy would be the wafer.
Where are you recording?
Here,
Here.
record 3 or 4 shows
Oh, nice.
Nice.
and mash them together. 3 or 4 different venues.
Same
out
outfit or?
No. I'm in a cut
Oh,
between
different
gigs.
places. Got it,
4
got
different
it,
gigs.
got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'll be dope.
Damn. All right, well, let's find a winner to this game really quick.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
It is tied. All right, I'm going to name.
Hiding my erection.
Why?
Why hide it?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Just show it off, dude.
No,
Let your flag fly. All right,
looked.
all right, Brian. This is to you. This is to break the tie. You could win right here.
Okay, I'm nervous.
Out of checkers, Connect 4, chess, and Jenga, which did I try to compete at the professional level?
Well, I'm assuming because you don't like Daniel Day-Lewis, it wasn't chess.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume
Because you're a dumbass.
Which way does the horsey go?
when they're playing chess, I'm playing what? So it was Connect 4, checkers, chess, and what?
Jenga.
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 Jenga is incorrect.
Really?
I-
Seems like martial artsy of you to do
Yeah.
Jenga. Yeah.
Knock one of those things out of there. Bo, what do you think?
I'm going Connect 4.
Connect 4 is the right answer.
I just knew it wasn't chess. That's all I knew.
You're right. It's not chess. I barely know how to play chess at all.
It is a dumbass game.
Chess?
Yes.
I don't like chess. Yeah, I'm not.
But I
fan.
love chess movies.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's your favorite genre?
I love the one with Tobey Maguire where he's
Finding Bobby Fischer?
I don't think that's is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or Cider House Rules?
I have never seen that, so I don't.
But I think that makes you our unofficial winner.
Spider-Man.
So, yeah.
Yeah, does he play chess in the park with
Spider-Man
somebody?
3.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I like chess.
Pawn
scenes.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, Pawn Sacrifice is good.
The fuck?
I would not expect that to be a chess movie.
No.
I know it says pawn, but
Yeah,
that sounds like an action movie.
and he
Yeah.
beats Baskey or whatever.
Yeah.
The
Spassky.
Spassky,
And he's playing Bobby Fischer.
Bobby Fischer. I
It's a
knew that
different-
wasn't called Finding
Bobby Fischer is man, how many movies are about Bobby Fischer?
Weird.
Hated the Jews.
Really?
Bobby Fischer? Yeah. Serious anti-Semite.
Weird. Where does that come from? Where does like
Wait, is there an article in the Jerusalem Times that defends him?
Where? At
Where
what
does
point in
anti-Semitism
time?
come from?
Yeah. At what point in time were Jewish people such a separate entity that other white people started to hate them?
Throughout history, they've had their moments. But, I mean, when you're talking about the Nazi version of it...
No, I'm just saying in general. Like, is it the religion of Judaism, like, from 10,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, whenever Judaism, that...
Didn't it
that
start
fashion
from
was-
they weren't allowed to have certain jobs, so they went in?
That's like the European anti-Semitism, where they were the only jobs they were allowed were like to work with like money,
Yeah.
to manage money because it was illegal. Like,
And
the
then they're
Catholic
like, these
Church didn't let you
fuckers
manage
run all
money.
the money, and
Yeah,
it's like,
right.
yeah, you let us
Yeah.
only let us do that.
There is that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know like what the Egyptians were thinking or the Romans.
Yeah.
I don't really know what their problem was.
Yeah, I just don't. I've always like I don't know the history of it, like where, because like white people hating other factions of white people when it's not like a whole country or like a whole just a religion. So I just didn't know like where that actually comes from.
Yeah, I don't fully know. I mean, we could call up like I don't know.
Some Jews that we know.
Oh, I was thinking the other way. A racist. Get a racist on
Where
the
did
phone.
you start hating these people?
Yeah,
at?
yeah. Like, do you have any hatred toward the Jews that predates like Europe, like European? Like, I'm talking about.
So when your grandfather taught you to hate the Jews,
Yeah.
what did he say exactly?
I think most of that hate is just any unknown hate. It's not just Jews. Like, if you're just racist, you're gonna hate black people, Jewish people,
For sure.
Irish people for a while.
But that's
But
what I was
that
saying,
went away, like
at some point,
Catholics.
I mean, Italians, like it was like a thing to hate like a group of people.
Yeah, gay people.
For sure.
Yeah, they just hate everybody.
Also, it's anything that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they were different. They had their own language. They had their own religion. Kill them.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's how I mean, it was much more tribal back then. I think, honestly, when you go back there, I think everybody was oppressed and persecuted.
Yeah.
I think, like, that's what it was. It was just trying to wipe out other cultures.
Yeah, that's true. Trying to gain some sort of dominance. So
But I don't
they're
know what,
safe.
like, a Roman or a Egyptian stereotype of a Jew would have been.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
that would be.
Could
great
you give
to
us
know.
your best guess real quick?
Yeah, ancient Egyptian stereotypes of Jews.
Well, I'll tell you this, because when you see Israelis, I host a podcast with a Palestinian dude and his father doesn't get the Woody Allen stereotype of Jews, the like nasally
The waspy
indigestion.
type,
Yeah.
The American Jew.
Yeah,
basically.
because his
Neurotic.
idea of an Israeli is like a 6'4" beautiful person who with a boot on his neck. You know what I mean? Like the Israelis don't look like Woody Allen.
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of them. You know what I mean?
They're
So-
badasses.
yeah, he doesn't get that. So I don't know if that was like something to do with it over there. Like they were, I don't know.
Like that they were oppressors. Is that what you're kind of
They were
saying?
just beautiful, and you just want to wipe them out because they're so beautiful. I don't know.
They are hot.
That is true.
I'm googling Egyptian Jewish stereotypes.
If something comes up,
That'll
I'm gonna
put
be
you on
very
a list
surprised.
for sure.
Egyptian view of Israelis. Old stereotypes of Jews cling. Oh, this is still like Egypt. I mean ancient Egypt. Never mind.
This is current
this is what
Egypt.
current
This is
Egyptians
modern.
feel
Yeah.
about Jews.
It's we can guess what they feel.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What the fuck?
there's no reason to go down that road.
Just curious. Yeah, I probably can't. Yeah, these
You're
are
gonna find
questions that I should probably save for my own Google searches at home later.
I did find a website that says ethnic stereotypes in the Greco-Roman world. So I will be spending my afternoon with that.
Just getting work done over there.
Hell yeah.
Build a time machine and become Don Rickles of the Greco-Roman
That would
times.
be the shit. God damn.
How's he doing?
Dead as hell.
Dead.
I'm just kidding.
Make God laugh, Don. Bo, do you have any news stuff going on this week?
Not really.
You don't have to.
I didn't have much time. Just being
That's
a
okay.
businessman.
That's true. Selling burgers.
Just doing big business. Selling out burgers on rooftops.
Yeah, your first pop-up went well, right?
It went pretty well, except for when we ran out of meat and we had already taken people's orders.
I know they banned it. When, I think.
fuck?
Sorry,
What the fuck?
I didn't know it was connected
What?
to Bluetooth. There.
Oh my god!
I'm so
What
sorry.
is
Canceled.
happening?
Canceled.
What
Canceled.
was that? 40 minutes and 50 seconds. I'll write that down.
Oh, it's whatever. We'll leave it in there. That'll be a
Oh,
surprise.
we're leaving it
Okay.
to shame you.
That's right. We have
Doesn't
two
bother me at
podcasts
all.
on the podcast.
Podcast within the podcast. Instead of picture in picture, it's podcast in
Exactly.
podcast.
This is the inception of podcasts over here.
Yeah, I don't have any great news stories.
That's okay.
I'm looking right now.
Can I pitch another show to you guys?
Yes. Give us a pitch.
This is a scripted show that I think I honestly truly think that this would be a phenomena success.
Phenomena.
Phenomena.
We are hilarious.
Uh,
Okay, give us the phenomena.
God, I really just comedy is my thing.
Yes.
All right. So
That mic moving sound
I
really
know,
nails it.
phenomena. All right, so it's a show. It's called Posers,
Okay.
right? And it's set in the early 2000s.
Is it about Brian?
It's in a it's in a recently post 9/11 early 2000s. So I'm thinking, we start
Already funny.
thinking we start, like October 2001, something like that.
Okay.
And so it's basically Glee. Think the show Glee,
Okay.
which is a show set in a high school
Uh-huh.
and has singing performance. So it's a musical show.
Okay. Which you love musicals,
I love
right?
musicals.
Okay.
All right, so think Glee,
Uh-huh.
but instead of the actors actually singing the songs, they will be lip syncing to the actual songs,
Okay.
and all the songs
So it's like TikTok the show?
will be emo songs
Okay.
from that era,
Yeah.
and songs that represent what these kids are going through at the time throughout the story.
Okay.
So emo Glee
Okay.
called Posers,
Uh-huh.
but they're singing those songs.
Like, so cut my wrist and black my eyes.
Exactly.
That's
so
a
I
great-
can't fall
That
asleep
song is so
tonight
good.
or die.
Because you kill me.
All right, we're not going to sing this whole song, even though we could.
We could.
But I honestly truly
Ohio's
think...
for Lovers by
I
fuck,
can't
what are
think
they
of their
called?
name. I can't think of their name.
Shit.
I'm kind of glad that I can't think of their name, to be honest with you. But basically,
Fuck. I'm pissed that I can't remember who they are.
It's okay.
Okay, so Taking Back Sunday.
Taking Back Sunday is going to be in there. All the good ones. Thursday, Bayside, Mest. Did you ever listen to
No,
Mest?
no.
Mest is one of the most emo bands I've ever heard in my life.
Rise Against, are they in that genre?
Maybe.
I don't
Rise
know.
Against doesn't totally fall into that category, I don't think.
So it's like,
Like
a
Good
nostalgia.
Charlotte would be a good one to put in there.
Are they?
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, they're definitely in there. I don't know if Good Charlotte falls
Yeah,
in
Good
there.
Charlotte. Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't think it's the same kind of music.
Motivate me. I want to get myself out of this bed. I mean, they all of their songs are like, I can't believe you treated me this way in high school, but
Yeah,
look
but
at me
they're
now.
not-
I'm coming back, and I'm gonna be the look. Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
That song is awesome.
They suck.
This
so
is
hard.
the end. Throw all your hands up.
All right.
Brian
so,
was just saying they're one of your favorites or just favorite?
yeah,
Who?
one
Good
of,
Charlotte.
yeah, really like one of the stepping stones for getting punk to the mainstream, right?
I would say that it goes Ramones, Black Flag, Good Charlotte. Like as
Easily.
far as
Yeah.
the steps of the, the hall,
Handing the torch.
staircase up to the top of the
Yeah.
punk temple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I knew it was Brian who said that.
Yeah, huge fan.
I like their look mostly.
Yeah.
Like not contrived at all. It's just natural for them.
Right, right. Are they just sitting in a garage or are they about to play a game of pickup
Yeah.
basketball?
Yes. No, they're great.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who's another good band like that?
Sum 41,
Sum
Ooh, they're good.
41 is a good one.
SR 71 or
SR
something. I might be wrong, but there was like a
No,
one.
I remember that
Yeah.
name. I don't know what they sang.
They were like the 98 degrees of that.
Yes.
Like,
Oh fuck!
you remember there's Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and then there were the other boy bands.
Yes.
I would say SR 71 was that.
O-Town?
Lit.
O-Town. Lit was because
Lit.
they had that one song that still gets played on the radio.
Yeah, what was that?
Sleeping with your clothes
Oh yeah,
on.
came in through the window.
Yeah.
last night,
my
and
God.
you're
That's
gone.
a tough song to be playing in your 50s, bloated.
Yes, and that's. I mean, dude, they gotta still be touring to that song. Like,
Oh, of course. They're playing every like state fair.
Yeah.
and- yeah.
yeah, they were. I was like, they're gonna be the next Newfound Glory, but they weren't.
That's a high bar.
I know, right?
I mean, they
Newfound
might have
Glory-
been. I don't know. Were they?
They weren't. Newfound Glory had multiple albums with
All I know
top
is
50 hits.
my friends over you
That's a good one.
were everything I wanted.
They're over in the UK right now, lit.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that's crazy.
They're on tour with Bowling for Soup.
Oof.
That's so funny you say that because I was about to bring them up.
Bowling for Soup.
Yeah.
I mean,
I had some friends that went and saw them, and they opened and closed with their only hit.
They opened and closed with
They
it.
opened
oh my
and closed.
god.
Dude, they play all the cities that like you don't really know exist in places. I'm looking at Lit's tour dates. They're playing Sanford, North Carolina, Millville, New Jersey,
So they're playing.
Derry, New Hampshire, Watertown, Connecticut, Richmond, Oregon.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Not Virginia.
Where are they even play? Like they're gonna have to play in like a middle school auditorium or something like
Yeah.
that. Like there's no venues in these cities.
I don't know what. They're playing probably like American Legions and
Oh
shit.
yeah.
I
That's
mean,
where
those
used to go to,
towns-
like
tho-
hardcore shows. When I
Yeah.
was a kid.
Those towns are very happy to have Lit there, though.
100%.
Oh, next week they'll be in Grimsby, England.
Oh, good.
Grimsby.
They haven't had a good band come through in a while.
Grimsby. What up, Grimsby?
Wake the fuck up, Grimsby!
I want to see your tits, Grimsby.
I want to see a pit over here and a pit over here.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, what Harry Potter village is that?
That's where Diagon Alley is. Grimsby.
Yo, that would be tight to play a show in Diagon Alley.
Hanahan, South Carolina?
Hanahan, I know. I've heard of it at least.
Familiar?
Yeah. Hanahan. Where the fuck are they gonna play in Hanahan?
Wait, isn't Derry where it?
Playing it in Hanahan, the show is called Woofstock.
Wolfstock?
Like a dog.
WOOF.
Yeah, Woofstock.
Well,
What the
who
fuck?
else is on Wolfstock?
Let me look it up.
Wolf.
I bet it's lit.
I bet it's. If they're the headliner, then it's gonna be real bad.
Woofstock 22. Yeah. Oh no, there's another Woofstock in Nevada, California.
Oh, we might have
Out
to
of
go
California.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
That's
They are
up in,
doing.
like-
They're doing that When We Were Young festival in Vegas that has a lot of these bands.
Yeah.
Playing actually.
To that. They're very expensive tickets.
They really are.
We looked into
Yeah.
it.
AFI is playing there.
So Lit is the headliner. They're the first band you see.
Hell yeah.
Plus Driving and Crying's Kevin Kinney and Friends. So it's a guy from Driving and
From a
Crying.
band that
I don't even know that band.
Yeah.
I think they're like a Southern rock 80s
I
kind
know,
of Colt
at the
38
drive-in.
special type
Okay.
band.
All right.
Carly Maffa, obviously. Greg Wetz.
Don't say obviously.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know either.
I thought you were serious.
No. Greg West. Jared Petty's and the Headliners is opening.
Wait. So wait. Is Lit gonna be his band?
Yeah. What do you mean?
It's Jerry Petty and the Headliners.
Yes.
So is Lit gonna be his backup band?
Yeah, they wish. No.
That's such a bad name when you don't headline.
What the
Lit is
fuck?
considered one of the preeminent bands to have come out of the post-grunge era of the late 90s and helped define an entire generation of SoCal power punk with, yeah, so this is the
Do you
bio
agree
for
with this?
Woodstock. So Woodstock is a low country dog music festival.
That sounds like an insult. Like,
I don't.
it's just a low country dog.
Yeah, I know.
festival.
It says, bring a chair, a blanket, and your pup for a full day of music, food, and fun. All for a great cause. Rescue dogs.
Do they need any
Damn,
comedy
I gotta be-
acts?
Is it how expensive is our tickets?
Yeah, we might need to go to
Yeah, I was
Nevada,
gonna say, 'cause
California.
I could we could borrow a puppy from somewhere and just go hang out in a.
You need a puppy? I got a puppy guy.
You got a puppy guy?
Yeah, I'll get you a puppy.
I feel like Brian's got a puppy guy. He's always
do
got
it.
a puppy around.
Yeah, I always got puppies. I'll try to find tickets while you guys talk about something else. and
We
I'll-
have to
I'll come
fill
back.
airtime.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess we can just sing
I-
Newfound Glory again.
No, I was trying to think of some other bands that are like not part of, because there was a lot that were not in the When We Were Young Fest that I kind of wished were a part of it. Mest was a big one. They were like a band that sort of got overlooked, I thought.
Messed. Oh, they had an Osama bin Laden shirt. Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
They had like it was like vaguely conservative. I mean, obviously Osama bin Laden's a bad guy, but it was like oddly patriotic for a punk band.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
It was in the same era of like I think like Bad Religion had a shirt with George Bush that was like not my president or like some shit like
yeah,
that.
but I think they were like Bush is my
yeah,
president.
and it was right after that. It was weird. It was
$28
like,
for Woofstock.
oh, that's nothing. To see Lit play one song.
I like it. We might have to go to Nevada, California.
Do you think that they've written any more albums since then? Like I can't
I would
imagine they
assume
would
so.
waste their time doing that. Oh,
Whoa.
you think they have?
Yeah, I think so.
If you were in a band that was touring off of one song, would you write more music or would you just play the album and work on other projects outside
I
of that?
assume that they've.
Try to develop an app or something.
I think if you're still touring to this day, they have to have other songs. I don't even know what other songs were on that one album.
I don't know either.
If I were them, I would open with the hit.
Yeah, you open and close with it.
Yeah, I do
That's
a
so
bit about this
embarrassing.
on stage, but my band Truly in high school, we opened for Eve 6, like
Oh,
in
shit.
a small venue.
Hell yeah.
And our band covered Their Only Hit
Oh, you
as
told
our
me.
last song.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. I saw you perform.
Yeah.
That's fucking
And he
Yeah,
put
yeah,
you in a
hilarious.
headlock or something?
Yeah,
like
well,
that?
he didn't really put me in a headlock, but he forearmed me against the wall.
Uh-huh.
He put his and he screamed at me. And then the funny thing
Was
is,
this Eve?
this was the singer of Eve 6. Yeah, I think it was either Eve or 6. I don't know which one. But years later, I was doing Cal Jam. It's like a festival. I did stand up at
Is
it.
that like Wolf Fest?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring a blanket and a cow.
Imagine if the Foo Fighters threw Woofstock, because that's who put it together. The Foo Fighters. It was like Iggy Pop was there. It was
Oh, shit.
massive.
Wow.
And we
A little bit better than Wolf.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like Tenacious D and the Foo Fighters,
Oh,
and they
shit.
did a Nirvana reunion at it with Joan Jett. And
God damn.
but I was doing stand up at that, and one of the guitar players from Eve 6 was there and saw me do that bit about
Uh-huh.
Eve 6, and then he took my number down, and they tried to get me to open for them for their 20th anniversary. But they never fought. Like he texted me and was like, "I want you to do this, like do like 5 minutes of stand up before our show."
Uh-huh.
And then never heard back from them ever again after that.
Damn.
That sucks.
Yeah. I think the singer nixed it.
He was
I
like,
really do.
no,
Oh, yeah.
I remember that piece of shit.
Yeah, or no, because he said you don't think this happens to us all the time.
Yeah,
like, so like
yeah.
shitty bands were doing this to them everywhere they went,
Yeah.
covering Their Only Hit.
They're like, not again.
yeah, that I would swallow my pride. I wouldn't.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Like the road
Find
with
nothing
the
but
Beautiful
inside.
oblivion.
I would swallow it out, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing.
Hard in a blender.
One of
Yeah.
them a tender, hard in a blend. Why do I know every word of that fucking song?
It was just
Run
like every time you went to like
and I'm
CVS, it
moving.
was playing.
That's true.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
have been
get
able
away
to
from it.
figure that one out.
Burn like a wicker cabinet. Sorry.
Whoa,
Wait, is
dude.
that the same song?
Yeah, I think so.
He says that?
I think so.
Who makes wicker cabinets?
Tight and no so for real.
Is that a
Wait,
chipper
no,
rope?
maybe I'm singing a different song. I think I jumped into a different band, maybe.
I burn like a wicker cabinet. That I burn like a wicker.
Yeah, yeah.
Eve 6,
That is
Inside
it.
Out.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Okay.
that song.
I
yeah.
did it.
Good job. Good job.
I am known to sing two totally different songs as if they're the same.
Yeah, yeah. And she's buying a stairway to heaven.
Is that one of their lyrics?
No,
Oh,
just combining two songs.
oh got it.
And
she's buying my stairway to heaven.
Oh my
I would
God.
listen to that. Emo Led Zeppelin songs? Fuck yeah.
That is the shit. That stuff like that is like.
There's
oh
a
my
lady.
God. Dude, Todd Glass does this bit where he does Mitch Hedberg jokes as Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, yeah, I've
and
heard that.
It is like, anytime I see him, I just ask him to tell me a joke like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit is so funny. Fuck. So I'll take an emo Led Zeppelin songs would be the shit.
That would be
Yeah,
dope.
exactly.
Maybe that's what we do for the Poser show. Is it's not songs from that era, but it's songs from any era redone as super emo 2001 songs.
Good times, bad times. You know, I had my share. I see a little silhouette of a man.
That was emo. So
I guess so. I guess it was a little emo.
That just sounded like
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, Queen was the original emo, as we
yeah.
know.
Damn, I do like Queen.
Yeah, they're the best.
Fuck. Well, I think we've run the course on the old ep.
Yeah. How many minutes are we on?
56 minutes.
Let's crank out some.
Oh fuck. Well, Bo
This
hit
has
him.
been a music episode.
Yeah, it has been a very music heavy episode.
And movies.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't.
We're just a pop culture podcast.
That's just the shit that I can fucking argue about all day long because I got opinions.
Yeah, I don't really. Well, I guess I do sometimes.
You
but
got opinions.
I've got opinions.
You were mad that I didn't like the theater.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, I'm right by the Broadway theater in LA now, so I'm just gonna pop over there and start seeing some shows and hating them, for a reason instead of just because I think I hate them.
That's fair.
I do want to go see some shit that's like Stomp is coming through soon. Got to see that. So
This is not the theater that
Broadway.
I'm telling you to go see.
Broadway.
Yeah, you're gonna hate
But
that.
they like have match. I've seen Stomp like 6 times already. So
So
me and my dad used to go every time the traveling Stomp would come to town.
the traveling.
Dude, did your high
I'm not joking.
Wait, you said your town was like all white in South Carolina?
Yeah, when I
Aye.
moved in South Carolina, it was very white.
At my age, I graduated high school in 04 or something. That time, all the like black kids in like Atlanta, it was like Stomp every morning in the cafeteria because they were just doing. And then
Yeah,
somebody
I
would
used to-
come in
I used to do
and
that
do all this shit,
Hell
and
yeah.
it was like 7 people. It was like, and then one guy would jump up on the table and freestyle. That was like a huge trend.
When I went to
Like that.
basketball camp, that was very common.
Yeah.
The whole cafeteria would
You
break into.
racist.
Yeah.
No, I was.
Basketball
I
camp is what he calls Atlanta.
No, I was one of
Oh
few
my
white
God.
kids in a basketball camp in
Oh my
Houston.
God. I went
and
to the
I really.
whitest-
That's where I got my groove back.
You got your crew back. I went to the whitest basketball camp ever at Emory Riddle.
Larry Bird
Flight
Academy.
School. Yeah. Emory Riddle Flight School in Florida is where I went. A lot of whites there.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Steve Nash Academy. Dude.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah,
I
you had to
did
be
also.
under 6 foot and white to
Yeah.
go.
I went to the Matt Bullard basketball camp, and that was much whiter.
Yeah, tight.
He was like a off the bench player for the Rockets.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Got to make money somehow.
yeah. He was It was a good camp.
I mean, a bench player for the Rockets is the 100th best basketball player in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he was still
Yeah.
good.
But
He
he's like
played
amazing.
in the NBA.
he's like incredible.
Yeah.
That's
no,
like
he
a
did
shitty
fine.
spot to be. You're so good, you're just not quite good
Yeah.
enough to really be showing it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like
That's how I
too
feel like-
good for any other country's league.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was
Yeah, yeah.
he was good. He was good.
I would probably, if I was a permanent bench player, I'd probably just go dominate in Turkey or some shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
they do.
Yeah.
They do that.
Damn.
They pay the best in China. They'll go play in the Chinese professional
The
league.
WNBA goes to Russia. That's why Brittany
Stephon-
Griner's in jail.
Stephon Marbury
'cause
played
of
in
fucking
China for
vape.
years.
There's a museum of him there.
No shit.
Yeah.
He's like the best Chinese player
Yeah,
of all
there's a
time.
statue of Stephon Marbury,
Yeah.
and there's like, he's like the great, and he went there. He had a
He is the
long
Michael
NBA
Jordan.
career.
Yeah,
Wow.
no,
He was like 35.
I was a fan of him. I
Yeah.
was a huge Stephon Marbury. Starberry, baby.
Yeah, with the Knicks.
The
dude.
Knicks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had his I used to get Slam magazine,
Yeah.
basketball magazine.
Yes.
That sounds like a porn magazine if I.
It does a little bit.
Slam magazine.
It's like one that says Slam and it's got like a dude with a basketball on the front, but as soon as you open it, it's all porn.
Yeah, it's just guys getting railed by other guys.
by NBA
By
players.
Stephon Marbury.
Slammed magazine. Oh my god.
Yeah,
fuck
it's-
that.
It was good. I don't think I ever read a magazine when I was a kid. I just flipped through like pictures and stuff.
Yeah, it was a picture looker.
Yeah.
Kids don't get that now. I was really into magazines. I had Sports Illustrated for kids.
I had it too. Yeah, you'd get the
Yeah.
cards every month.
I
That
had
were like,
ESPN magazine.
I don't think I had that.
I got like a free year subscription to that.
Yeah.
And oh man, I had the wrestling magazine for a
Oh
while.
yeah, I got the wrestling magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were sick.
That was porn to me because any like female wrestler they put in there, they were always like,
Sable.
as sexy as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget the China. Yeah, China.
God.
Deborah.
Who is the like
Yeah,
main
Deborah.
blonde chick in like
Sable.
Sable. Yeah.
Is that who I'm thinking of?
From WWF?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about the blonde girl that was married to
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of.
Macho Man from
no,
WCW?
no, later.
Oh.
I can't. It doesn't matter. But yes,
George.
I remember like it was like such a weird time in wrestling. They'd be like
The Divas.
the rip your clothes off fights.
Yeah, bra and panties match.
Yeah, bra and panties matches.
And Jerry Lawler would be like, oh, please.
JR.
Yeah.
Did he
Control
die?
yourself,
No,
Jerry Lawler.
My sister met him a couple weeks ago just at a bar.
He's alive?
Yeah, and he talked about being lonely and needing to find a woman.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, I felt bad.
He was working for All Elite Wrestling now. They like hired everybody.
AEW.
AEW. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're doing pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good for them.
Well, I watched WrestleMania last night for a bit. Saw Stone Cold Steve Austin give a good old stunner to Pat McAfee.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And it was all like
Hilarious.
smiles and jokes, but like they're chugging beers on the ropes and everything. And then at the end, he gives them the Stone Cold Stunner. And then they cut to he walks out like just walking with his leg braces and everything.
Yeah. Fucking Forrest Gump
And they-
legs.
Yeah, they cut to Pat McAfee passed out but chugging the Stone Cold beer.
Dude,
It was
that's like a
fun.
dream come true.
For him,
That's
for
hilarious.
sure.
Yeah, for me too.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
Like,
When I saw that he was going to be on
Wrestle
Wrestle,
there.
no, to get Stone Cold stunned.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I've been Stone Cold stunned, just not by
No,
Steve
yeah,
Austin.
I don't want to get.
One of my
Yeah.
friends just did it when I was younger.
That must have destroyed his back.
oh yeah, just
That's like a back crushing move. For
yeah,
him, to
it
just
doesn't
jump
hurt the
on
other
his
player
ass.
at all.
Sometimes you do like 9 in a row, just jumping as
Yeah.
hard as you can on your ass.
10 different dudes coming out of.
Yeah. The Vince McMahon, I saw highlights of the Vince McMahon Stone Cold Stun. It was the worst one ever done from WrestleMania.
Didn't Trump get Stone
He
Cold
did.
Stun?
That was a pretty bad one, too.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's sick that a president got Stone Cold Stunned.
You know what I always thought looked like the most awkward and potentially painful, like one of the more simple finishing moves. I'm not talking about jumping off the ropes or anything, but Triple H's, where he'd put your arms behind your
Yes.
back and like gravestone you essentially.
Yeah.
That looked like it could go wrong in so many ways.
Just smashing your face into
Yeah,
the,
with no way to like, I don't
Yeah.
know. And I know that he drops his knees and your face doesn't really hit, but like if you go off a little bit, that looks like it could
Yeah, that and even
pull
like,
your shoulders out or
Yeah.
something, you
like
know?
the DDT or whatever when you go just straight down on their head. That
Oh,
always
yeah.
scared me a little bit as well.
Well, and obviously it didn't pan out well for him, but Chris Benoit's fucking finisher, when he would just like
Crippler.
no, his one off the
No,
top
the
rope
head
where he just
splash.
smashed his face
Yeah.
into a guy, like
Yeah.
just fucking dive off with his
Hit his like.
forehead on
That's
like,
so fucking.
and he'd do it
weird.
into chairs sometimes on their back.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
That had a little consequence.
yeah, yeah. A wee
for his
bit.
wife.
Yeah. And his kids.
and his
Yeah,
kids
oh,
and
yeah,
himself,
fuck.
yeah. He got the whole tribe.
Yeah.
and he killed himself with weightlifting equipment.
Yeah.
That shit's insane.
Very
That's
sick.
crazy.
Yeah.
The other stuff was sad, but that was a pretty sick way to go. Bowflexed.
Live by the weights.
Yeah.
Die by the weights.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, fucking Bowflex.
Sorry for the family, but the
Well-
Bowflex shit was funny.
Well, like, I'm not saying he needs, like, he gave his whole life to wrestling, and obviously what he did was fucked up, but it's most likely caused by CTE, and
Yeah.
they need to, like, give him a little bit
Yeah.
of a.
I
He
mean, I
gave
think
4
a lot
lives
of
to
the-
They've cut him out of everything.
Yeah.
Like, you can find clips through, like, alternate Instagram channels that aren't run by, like, WWE, but they have eliminated him from every single thing. Through
Weird.
like all their stuff is on Paramount, I believe, Paramount or Peacock, I can't remember. And you type in his name and nothing comes up. They've eliminated his existence from.
Damn. I mean, that whole era of like hurting yourself on purpose for the job, and then just covering that with massive amounts of painkillers and shit. It's like people were just.
I don't know how
so
Mick
fucked
Foley
up.
hasn't killed his whole family. That
Dude,
guy
I don't
went
know,
through the
man.
ringer.
He seems like he's still.
He's like the coolest guy ever.
Yeah, he's still going pretty good.
I think he's pretty aggressive about like treating his brain.
Yeah.
Because there are like certain treatments that football players are using. It's like
Yeah.
Jim McMahon, the quarterback for the Bears back in the day, like he had real bad CTE, and he's like claimed that a lot of treatment has really fixed
Yeah.
it.
What can you do? What is
I think there's a lot of like, honestly, it's like puzzles and shit. Like they do like all kinds of weird, and they do like, there's like headsets you put on that do like visual stuff.
Sure, just therapy too
Yeah,
in
yeah.
general, not just physical therapy,
Speaking
but like
about it.
yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, I guess that's like making your brain work in a certain function to like sort of reconnect synapses or some shit like that. That sort of makes sense to me as a non-scientific
But also
person.
they just die at such not
That's
even kill people.
more
but
steroids, I think.
they die
Oh,
at like
yeah.
50, just enlarged hearts or something. You think? Or
growing
Yeah.
all your shit.
yeah,
And
they die at 50. Like
Yeah.
football players live longer most of the time, a lot of the time, but wrestlers just have there's no shelf life whatsoever.
I mean, the steroid use among wrestlers, I think, is
Also,
way down.
they
now. Like,
party
no one,
a
that's
lot
true.
too.
Also, imagine if football games were year round and
Yeah.
4 or 5 games a week.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah.
carnival.
And when you're
Yeah.
injured, you just have
Constantly
to go
moving.
anyways.
Yes.
And
Like-
there's like an ego. Well, not that football players don't have it, but like the way we get off stage, like they're partying after comedy. They do the same shit. That's a show they just put on.
Right.
And they go get fucking shit faced every night or go do a bunch of pills or some shit. And they don't have drug testing requirements like the NFL does. So they can just go
Well, and they were actually
crazy.
the
Or maybe they
opposite.
do. I don't know.
Well, now they do, but it was the opposite
Yeah.
back in the day. They were literally encouraged and sometimes forced to take steroids so that you like maintain this certain physique. Like you look at wrestlers from the late '90s versus wrestlers now. Like everyone now, like for the most part, isn't shredded.
I feel like they are more shredded now.
No way. You have some that are like Brock Lesnar, who comes from that earlier era, who's huge and stuff. But you have like
It is
CM
also
Punk,
pissed hot many, many times.
of course. But,
Yeah.
but you have like a lot more people like CM Punk who are just guys.
Yeah. But if you look further back in wrestling, some of those dudes were just dads. Like they
Well,
just
yeah.
like
You go
don't
back to
there's
like the
no
early '80s.
yeah, there's no definition at all. They're just like even like the Dudley brothers or whatever. Those were just they weren't jacked. They were just dudes.
They were athletes, though.
Well, yeah, they did crazy shit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like body type wise, you'd be like, that guy's just.
Dudley Brothers are my favorite.
They are awesome.
They're like, those are my favorites.
I'm trying to think.
Stone Cold the Dudleys.
Favorite wrestler? Do you have a favorite?
I mean, Sting was my favorite wrestler growing up.
Oh yeah, at the time, I gotta go Stone Cold as like all time.
Yes.
But
Stone Cold's
really
number
like
one.
Mankind a lot, and I like Undertaker a lot.
Like I stopped watching once WCW went away. I probably only watched for like another year or so because I like to watch both, and then it just
I was near the end when they were with the whole "Get the F Out" shirts and everything when it was becoming
Yeah.
WWE. But I was watching it then.
The Rock never did it for me.
I remember probably
Yeah.
the very
Yeah.
end was The Rock and Stone Cold.
Yeah.
That was like the end of me watching wrestling.
I-
Not because of that. It was just like when
That's
it
all
was-
been scrubs, too. Have you ever tried to find The Rock's? Because The Rock,
Really?
he used to drop a lot of funny words.
Yeah.
a lot of funny
Yeah.
words.
a lot of
And you cannot find it.
yeah, a lot of
that's why Sting was so
homophobic
cool.
language.
Sting didn't say shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was just, and it was weird, like learning later that he was just the Crow. Like he
Yeah,
was
I
just
know.
acting like a god character from a movie. It's
Yeah.
fucking weird.
pretty cool.
But I was at the very first WCW Thursday Night Thunder where Sting
I've never seen it live.
Sting spoke for the first time
Oh man,
since he changed his
It's
makeup.
like, hi guys.
It was at
Woofstock in Hanahan, South Carolina.
yeah, me and my dog.
The
really
headliners
enjoyed
open
it.
for him.
Oh fuck! All right, guys, I gotta get out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah, we gotta
Bo,
roll.
hit him with the plugs.
Okay, follow me at Bone Thugs and eHarmony on Instagram, at Bo's Backyard Burgers LA on Instagram. Follow our YouTube channel, What's Wrong With Me Podcast, and WWM Pod on Instagram. And we should have pop-up information. We just did one, which would now be a week ago. when you're listening to this, but we'll have another one coming up in May probably. That's the plan.
Hell yeah. Yep, I barely missed it this last time, but I'll be there for the next
Yeah,
one.
yeah, no worries.
Hell yeah. Brian, you got anything you want to throw in there?
I got a bunch of shows. Go to Mr. Brian Vokey on Instagram. But April 22nd, Vengeance is Mine, Adrenaline. Blood will be spilled.
Yes.
The show will be amazing.
Yes. Who is on this show?
As of right now, it's just a few people. It's just me and Felicia Folks and a couple other
Hell
people,
yeah.
but I haven't.
Felicia's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So, make sure you come out to that one because if it's not fun,
Hey, I already did it once. I don't.
Yeah. Vengeance is mine. That's what I'm gonna kind of. The pride is back.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm calling
The
it.
22nd?
April 22nd,
Hell yeah.
7:30, Hollywood Improv.
Check it out. If you're in LA, be sure to go. Good LA stand-up comedy. That's what you're looking for. That's what you'll find. Make sure to follow me at Rizzo on Instagram and check out the other podcast I'm a part of with my buddies Doug Benson and Alicia Glass, Getting Doug with High, which we do on Patreon every Tuesday, plus a bunch of other content that we throw up there. Patreon.com/gettingdoug. And that'll do it, guys. We'll see you next time.
We
Bo,
love you.
you want to 5 it out?
Yeah, let's 5 it.